Welcome to another video. This video is going to be a mix. So it's been my birthday week. I've been shopping. I went out with David because he planned like a surprise birthday thing for me, and I filmed all of it. And what I'm going to do is, I'm actually very excited because I have a whole load of new shoes that I'm going to show you now. Then we're going to go out on my birthday day. Then we're going to go out on another day that I've done this week where I went luxury shopping. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to show you what it was that I bought, because I did buy something I'm quite excited about. It's behind you. Currently right now it's behind you. I haven't opened it since I purchased it, and I'm keen to open it and show you and see what you think. And for any of you who hate logos, you're going to scream through the camera at me on this, but it's pretty special. I think anyway. As soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, this is very different for me, but it's the kind of thing that I really want. So shoes, let's start with shoes. Some of you might remember, by the way, in this video as well, I also went and got my hair done. And I had, can you see it? I've had like purpley blue put through it. It looks so much better when it's curled, but I'm being a bit lazy today. So I went and had that done, and I'm going to show you that as well, because that was fun. But some of you might remember a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, I showed you these boots, which are, they look Christian Louboutin, but they're not. And they are under £150. They're not expensive at all, and the quality is so good. I've been wearing this brand since end of last year, possibly longer, definitely end of 2022 though. And these shoes, they've all got a grip, very, very grippy sole, so they're perfect for winter. They do a summer version and a winter version of the fabric. So the fabric on these is waterproof and it's thicker because it's for winter. But if you live in a hotter climate, they also do a non-waterproof version that is more breathable and better for summer. All of their items as well, weirdly, each pair of boots or shoes are made out of recycled plastic water bottles. And when I say that, you might think, are they going to be breathable? But they actually really are, and I don't know how they've managed to do it. All of their items are made out of a really, really stretchy, thick sock type material. But as I say, they're, you know, if you get the waterproof ones, they're waterproof. You can walk out in the rain in them, no problem. But I showed you those, and I also showed you this pair as well, which are very Chanel inspired, and this is why I decided I wanted to get these. And they also have two different insoles. This one is the upgraded insole that's also in this boot as well. So the upgraded insole has got better arch support, but it's also better padded. Can you see it's got the quilting through there? And this is all like cushion quilting. It's got more support, more cushioning at the toe. So really, really comfortable. These are the kind of things that you can wear, and you can wear them all day. And I've got some that I wear for work, but I've got another pair of thigh-high boots, which are brilliant. And, because I've got another pair that I'm going to show you. Good thing is with these, because they do have this stretchy type material, it doesn't matter the size of your leg. Guaranteed you will be able to get these on, and they pull on like a sock, as opposed to you having to wrestle with them. So the first new pair I'm going to show you is in this box here. And everything comes with a little tape measure actually, which is pretty handy to have, because you can keep it, and then it doesn't have to be for this brand, for any brand you can like measure the length of your foot and work out your size in that actual brand. But this is the first pair, which is a pair of knee-high pull-on boots. Again, they've got that really good stretch on them. I'm going to try everything on and just show you how things look. It's got the grip sole, so perfect for winter. I didn't want a really high heel because I pretty much live in sneakers now, you know that. Sneakers and lower heels. I just can't be bothered with heels. I found a pair of Christian Louboutin heels the other day, boots. And I vividly remember I used to put them on in the morning and I'd go shopping and I'd wear them the full day and I'd be on my feet the full day. I don't know how I did it. I can't be bothered. I just don't know how I did it. But with these, they're a lot more comfortable and I know that I'm going to be able to wear these because, as I say, I've got the thigh-high versions, which they still make. I'll link to those below. The thigh-high versions look so sexy when you wear them. They're so cool over bare legs with a skirt or over trousers. They look really good. The other pair is like a really plain pair that I wanted to get because I want something I know I'm going to wear a lot, and it is these, which I've already tried on, which is why I've like undone the back bit. It's got a zip on the back, so like a nice bit of detail there. It's got a low heel, didn't want a high heel. It's got the grippy sole, and this also has the upgraded insole in it as well. So that upgraded insole adding more support, more cushioning and more arch support as well. I love how these look and they go with so much. And then the final pair, these are a wild card, but they are, wait until you see them. They're so Chanel. They're like tweed. Look at those. How sweet are these boots? As soon as I saw them, I thought, these look like Chanel. They've even got metallic pewter kind of silver thread running through them, so they sparkle a little bit. And I thought for winter, but also as a Christmas present for someone, these are really affordable, but they're really good quality. And I'm not just saying that, their quality is really good. So they're just like some new shoes that I got, which I really like. I can't wait to wear them. So they are all of the boots. And if there is anything you like, I thought I would check because I know that they're doing some things for Cyber Weekend. And I have found this. So what they're saying is that they're offering free shipping on everything. Customers can get 12% off one pair of shoes or 15% off if you're one of my viewers. And I'll put a coupon code below, which is not commission paying, and also no affiliate links in use here. There is 20% off 2 pairs, 25% off 3 pairs, or 30% off 4 pairs. The deals are going to be available from the 9th of November to the 30th of November 2023, and they've also extended the exchange policy from 30 days to 45. So if you were thinking about buying someone a Christmas present, let's say, you're going to have that extra time to return things if things aren't suitable and you need to get things sent back. So they're kind of some of like the deals that are going on. But anyway, let's get on with the rest of the week. And I'm going to start by taking you out with me on my actual birthday, and then we're going to go shopping, and then you're going to come back here again and we're going to do an unboxing. Hello everyone, welcome to the start of another vlog, although there was a beginning to this video which you will have already seen. But today is my birthday and David has planned like this surprise trip, and I have no clue where we're going. We're in the car at the moment, we're on the motorway. I have no clue where we're going. All I know is that I think it's outside, isn't it?
It's outside.
It's like an outside thing. And I'm curious to know what it is. He's also got me a really nice present, which I will show you a bit later. So I'm going to film this today, and you can come and join us, and you can join in the surprise with me because, as I say, the only person that knows is David. So yeah, should be good fun. We're just driving along, and as we were going, the thought came in my head that we're going to Stonehenge. And Stonehenge, for any of you not in the UK, is like a really ancient, what would you call it? Monument in the UK, and I cannot wait to film it for you because I've always wanted to go to this.
I think it's quite mystical, isn't it?
Very mystical, yes, very mystical.
It's pagan.
Very pagan.
A lot of worshipping has gone on over the years.
yes, like lots of worshipping's gone on there. It's like I've always wanted to see it, and a lot of people go there when it's the solstice, so in the summer and in the winter, because the sun sets in a certain point in between the stones that are there. And I'll just film it and show you it. But as we were going along, I guessed it. I don't know how I guessed it. I must be like connected to you today to read your mind or something, because I don't know how I guessed that.
10 miles, keep right onto the A303.
Thank you, Satnav. I don't know. It's a weird place to have chosen, in a way, but I'm glad you did, because I've always wanted to go. But David was like, oh, I'm a bit disappointed that you guessed it, so I'm really sorry about that.
It is a bit weird.
It is a bit weird.
But then, we're always shopping, so I thought
We're always shopping.
Different.
Yeah, he said that. He was like, we always just go shopping, and then that gets really boring. There is going to be shopping in this video, though, so keep watching for that. But
no more shopping.
there is shopping. There will be shopping. But yeah, I cannot wait to get there. And there it is, just up there. And look how many people there are there. It's really busy. Okay, so we've just parked up. This is the car park. And there are some quite busy roads that go around this. Sorry about the wind. You've got the 303, I think it is, and the 360. It's actually quite easy to get here from London, although it did take us like nearly 2 hours to get here, but it's worth it. And we've already seen like actually quite a lot of tourists turn up, because if you're thinking about coming to the UK, or even if you live here, this is like a bucket list thing, I think, personally for me anyway. Stonehenge was random, but it was still good. It was still worth going. A couple of things. So first of all, it's really, really popular with tourists, and also there were a lot of kids there on school trips when we went. I would also say if you're going to go in winter, or even spring or autumn, dress up warm, because the place is in the middle of like open fields, and there was quite strong wind, and we found it very cold. But there's like a little museum where it tells you about it, and then these huts here, these are examples of what the people who created Stonehenge would have lived in. There's a bus that takes you up to the stones, although you can walk. It's around about a 30-minute walk, but it was too cold to do it on the day. And these are the stones. Some of you might recognise them. They're quite famous. I would say it's a good day out, but as I say, dress up warm. There was also this little gift shop at the end where you could kind of pick up. They had sort of food items in there as well, so like a real mix. Hi everyone, it is cold today. I've just parked up and I'm doing a few things. So first of all, I hope you didn't mind the last bit of this video where we went to Stonehenge. I know that was potentially a bit weird, but we went on my birthday. I've always wanted to go. I know it's a weird place to go. And David rightly said to me, he's like, shopping is boring. What do you want to do that for on your birthday? Let's do something different. And he completely planned it. I didn't even know that that was going to be a thing that we were going to do. But he like planned it and said like that, this is where we're going to go. And I guessed it on the way there. But what we're going to do today is I've got my hair tied up because I'm about to go and get my hair extensions removed. Some of you have asked me about this. I don't get them for to make my hair look longer, because the hair extensions already are the same length as my hair. I just get them for fun, really. And actually, the biggest reason why I get them is because, and this is why I don't need them anymore. When I used to have blonde hair, to bleach my own hair to get it light enough to see blonde, it's damaging the hair so badly. So my hairdresser was like, why don't we just put extensions in? Then they can be whatever colour you want them to be, and you're not damaging your own hair. But now I don't have any blonde, and I've gone back to all over dark. So I'm going to have them all removed, because they get quite annoying after a while. Like, you can't brush your hair properly. But one thing I am going to do, and I'm nervous about it because it seemed like a good idea at the time, but now I'm not so sure. I saw this girl on Instagram, and she had like this amazing light blue hair put through the sides on the bottoms. Not like on the top bit or anything, just like at the bottom. And my hairdresser was like, yes, you know, I do those particular extensions that she's got in. They were by great lengths. And he was like, we can order them in and then put them in. And then if you don't like them, next time I go in, just take them out. So I thought I'd try that because it could be quite fun. and I jokingly said to David, oh yeah, if I put blue in my hair, then I match my car. I know it's silly. So we're going to do that. And then, and I'm not going to film loads of that because I think personally going to the hairdresser is quite boring and I don't want to bore any of you to tears. But after that, I'm going to go into Harrods because when I was in Florence, I don't know how many of you saw the video, but I tried on in Louisa Via Roma a Gucci blazer, but they didn't have the colour that I wanted. I wanted it in pink and grey and then it had yellow. But I spoke to my sales associate in Gucci at Harrods. She has worked a miracle. She's managed to find one out and that she's transported from somewhere in Europe. It's now in Harrods, so I'm going to go and see her a bit later and try that on. I'll probably get it actually. And you know how I said to you, when it comes to bags, I'm kind of off bags. I feel like I've got everything that I want, and the things that I do still want, I don't feel that they're worth their high price tags. But when it comes to ready to wear, I am still buying ready to wear. It's still catching my eye, and I am just feeling like the ready to wear items that I've bought in the past are really lasting me, and I'm really wearing them a lot. Like my deal bar jackets, I wear them to death. Like one of them I bought 5 years ago now, and it still looks brand new. And they're just, I find with the, as I say, with the designer ready to wear I buy, it hangs together, it lasts, it dry cleans really well. And, yeah, I just really like it. And I really like this blazer. So I'm going to go and try that on, see how that looks. And that's what we're going to do today. So let's go. We're a bit early, like 20 minutes early, but I need to walk there first anyway, so I should be fine. So you know how I mentioned to you in the car about the extensions? I was so pleased to have my extensions taken out. They'd grown out and they get sort of quite irritating on the scalp after a while. So I was very glad to have them removed. But what I did have put in were these. These are from Great Lengths. I forget the exact name of this colour, but they have, they're called fashion colours. And you can pick those and you can put them in as like little highlights. Now, these, I guess on my hair, because my hair's dark, the contrast of these is quite strong, so you really can see them. But I wanted something that was sort of, that you could see at the base of my hair as opposed to at the root, and that's really what I got in the end. I absolutely love the look of it. Great Lengths hair extensions are such good quality, and they do so much for charity as well, so I would really recommend them. So that is my hair done, and now I'm on my way to Harrods, just walking up Sloane Street now, and I'm going to go and meet my SA. I'm actually half an hour early. I'm early today for everything, which is really good. But yeah, I'm going to go and meet her and then try on this blazer. There, as I've shown you a million times, is Harrods. Let's go. It is so cold today, everyone. You can definitely feel winter on the horizon. And it's been raining non-stop around here as well. Flooding was bad. Valentino Christmas tree there. Just in a Gucci fitting room, and this is the blazer that I was trying to get in Florence, but I decided to get it in Harrods because of points, and it's just, I had no room in my luggage. I was already over excess baggage, and I knew I wouldn't be able to bring this back through and cram it into my case. I just knew it was not possible. So this is it. And some of you might remember I tried it on in Florence, but in Louisa Via Roma, but they only had the yellow version, which I didn't love, but I loved the cut of it. And I'd seen it in this grey with pink, and it's kind of like, I love the way the print changes in the light slightly. Like, it's not really showing on there, but in the shadow, can you see the way the print's kind of almost iridescent? It's not, but it's just the thread, the way the thread is. So I'm going to try this on. I already know I'm going to get it because I really like it. It's kind of like a birthday gift. Shouldn't be, but you know, there we go. It is. So yes, this is it. Oh, it's really nice. I haven't done up the button on the inside, so that's pulling a bit there, but it's because on the inside there is another button and I haven't bothered doing it up because I'm being slightly lazy. But yeah, this is it. It's nice. Okay, I'm back. I've just grabbed this bag from behind you and I'm going to show you what's in it. There's my sunglasses from the day and some water. Let's put that there. So the thing I purchased is from Gucci. You know, I told you in the last video I did where I was explaining why this year in particular I've slowed down on luxury hauls. And I was saying that a lot of it's to do with just like extortionate prices of things and me not feeling that a lot of these things are worth it, particularly handbags. Handbags have gone through the roof when it comes to how much they are. But this is something that I actually saw in Florence. Some of you might already, based on that, kind of know what this is. But I saw it in Florence. I didn't buy it in Florence because although you can get the tax back on it, I was already over my baggage allowance and I knew that I was not going to be able to fit anything extra, and in the end I was putting stuff from my suitcase into David's to try and weigh it out, and in the end I did manage to get it just to the baggage allowance of 23 kg, but I knew I couldn't fit anything else in. Also, because it was my birthday week, you get triple points at Harrods when you spend. So that was another reason why I thought, if I buy it back in London, haven't got to carry it back home, haven't got to pay excess baggage potentially, and I get my triple points. So that's what I ended up doing. And I need to give a shout out to Amani. If you're watching, I hope you are, because you helped me with this. Basically everyone. Amani is my salesperson, sales associate in Gucci. If you want help on bags, if you want to know what's good to buy, go and speak to her. If you want any ready to wear, like, everyone in Gucci is so nice, but she is awesome. And I won't put her details because this is obviously private, but go to ground floor in Harrods, ask to speak to Amani, and she will be able to help you. She's just fantastic. And she managed to source this, I think, from Switzerland, because it was sold out in the UK. And as I say, for those of you who don't like a logo, you're going to kill me when you see this. But let's undo this clothing baggy thing. Look at this. This is the nicest Gucci blazer. It's so well cut here as well. I am going to try it on and show you what it looks like. And I'm going to try it on with the VIVAIA footwear that I showed you earlier as well, just so you can get a sense for how things look. But as soon as I saw it in Florence, I absolutely knew I wanted to have it. It's almost iridescent. It's not got any sparkle in it or anything, but in the shadow, you don't see the logo so much. And then as soon as in the light hits, you kind of see it a lot more. It's got gold buttons down the front of it. This was, let me tell you how much this was. I also got a Fendi biscuit, which is in the bag. Shall I show you that? I love the Fendi biscuits. They're vanilla flavour. And they look like the peekaboo. How nice is that? They gave me that cookie. Because I went in to talk to Fendi, actually. I need to go back in and see them. I was talking to them for nearly 2 hours. And then I needed to head home urgently because it got really late. It was like coming up to 7 o'clock in the evening. And I was like, oh my God, guys, I need to go. So I'm going to go back in there. This was £2,450. Plus, as I say, I got the triple points back as well. In Florence, it was 2,700 euros. So about the same price by the time that you've done the currency conversion. But of course, in Florence, I could have got the tax back, but then how would I get the thing back home again? So that's why I didn't do it. And yeah, I'm glad that I got it. Cannot wait to wear this. I'm going to the Gucci exhibition in London in a few weeks' time with Amani, and I'm gonna wear this. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a bit of everything. If you want to come and join me in some more, I'm gonna link to 2 here and here, so come and join me in one of those. Thank you, and hopefully I'll see you in a minute.